Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm on my way to Canadian Tire, gonna go get a cabin filter. It's been about 30,000 K since I changed it last, and it must be nasty. So I'm gonna go do that, enjoy the beautiful day, enjoy the drive. I wanted to tape the drive, but I couldn't because the mount I have right now that we're working with, it gets in the way of the shot. But until then, yeah, I'll be back when we are at Canadian Tire. Okay, here we are. Let's go in and see if they got a filter, see if they got any other goodies. You never know what you're gonna find. Great. Got these guys. There is no left rear turn signal out or right rear turn signal out. It is an LED bulb, so thanks CAN bus. The Fram part number for a Ram 1500, I believe 2012, 2013 to current classic 2020 models is CF11671. I also got one of these guys because I was looking at some of my other brushes to see how I could scrub tire shine on, but I thought this was pretty slick. It's got a curvature to it. It can, you can kind of swipe the pattern of the tire. It's got a handle and everything, really, really stiff and sturdy. So we're gonna go with that. Now, as for the rest of the video, so I wanted to try recording with my wireless headphones, see if the audio is any better. And I mean, they're pretty low profile. I just got one in. That way I can hear if anybody's honking at me for whatever reason while I'm driving. They're the Enac Fire E60s. I got them on Amazon. Come in this beautiful little small charging case, USB-C for quick charging. And I had the Futures. They were great. These are twice the battery life. I think they're IP68 instead of IP67. I'll have to double check that, don't hold me to that. But yeah, they're great headphones. So yeah, we're gonna go back home and I'm going to install the cabin filter, and show you how to do that. The girlfriend texted me, my tripod came in, so that's perfect. And I'm gonna reshoot the video I made on putting in my third brake light, like I said I was going to. I ordered my LED taillights, and that brings me to what I wanted to talk about this video. I ordered the taillights from 4-Wheel Parts, as well as my GoRhino running boards. Now, I had to make sure, the box, by the time a box goes over a border, goes from the courier from the manufacturer to the courier taking it over the border to the courier in between, if there is one, and arrives at the shop, and they look at the box and make their assessment whether or not it's going to be a damaged item, which the box wasn't that bad, so I don't blame them for not ordering a new set. The boards were dented and chipped and scratched. Now, are we talking awfully? No. But to the point that it merits a bit of a discount, yes. So I called them after I put the boards on. I just touched them up with some black paint and, sanded off filed off the powder coat that was, all bunged up. Cleaned them all up, painted them. They look fine. I mean, they're gonna get scratched. They're just me getting in and getting out with salt stuck on the bottom of my boots is scratching the finish. So I know they're gonna get dented. I know they're gonna get scratched. I'm not too worried about it. But all I request is that if I receive something damaged, I don't pay brand new price. So I like I said, I called them after I got them all installed. I took pictures before I installed them while they were all still in the box, and composed an email, sent it off to 4-Wheel Parts, and spoke with the store manager. He made me feel like I was gonna have this fulfilled, and I didn't even have a second thought. You know, at that point it was a Thursday. By Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm kind of wondering, why haven't I gotten an email back? Why haven't I gotten a phone call? So I called on Thursday and spoke with another gentleman, and he said, okay, yeah, no problem, we totally understand. I'll speak to Aaron, and who's the manager, and deal with it. Another week goes by, I haven't heard anything from anybody. So at this point, I'm starting to get a little irritated, and I called the store up yesterday and spoke with Ryan, who immediately dealt with the problem. Got in touch with me an hour later saying he's calling the area office manager. He's calling GoRhino, and they're talking to GoRhino, and sure enough, it took all day. I was a little surprised it didn't get back to me. At 9:30, as I'm having my coffee, eating a bagel, I get a call from Ryan, and with the wonderful news of, okay, so I really vouch for you here on this one. It's, you know, I sell a set of these a week, easy myself, let alone any others my coworkers sell. It's very abnormal for GoRhino to ship a product with that kind of damage, or that damage incurred. It's probably because of COVID, people being overwhelmed and throwing stuff around and being in a rush. And I understand it's not 4-Wheel Parts, it's not necessarily GoRhino's parts, it's not necessarily the courier's fault. Nobody really knows. There's no way to know. So he gave me an excellent discount, and I couldn't be happier. Frankly, I couldn't believe. I was thinking maybe 10, maybe 15%, but it turned out to be about a 30% discount, which is awesome on a after-tax $660 set of running boards. So I'm grateful for that. I kind of had to call and say, hey, I want to talk to your manager for anything to start happening. But as soon as I did that, Ryan's been great. 4-Wheel Parts gets a bit of a bad rap, and I don't know if that's because of sales or because of their service installation department, but I just want to clear up their name if I can on my channel, that I've always had good service, I've always had good delivery of products in good, if not new condition. It's all metal. It's all either bare metal or powder coated metal, so there's room for repair. But the only incident I ever had with 4-Wheel Parts that really left me out was I bought a Trek Top Pro for my Jeep, and I forget what was missing, but something was missing, and essentially I couldn't put the top on, and at that point I already had the factory soft top off. So I was hooped, and it was negative stupid in Calgary, and I was super excited to get this thing on, and I couldn't. So I'm ripping down the Deerfoot without a top on my Jeep, and my dad in the passenger seat, and it made it an event. But that was just because they forgot a small box when I picked up the soft top. So it's not like anything was damaged. It was just, sorry, out of your 6 boxes, we forgot one. So yeah, I've great experience with them, and I would support anybody to get things from them. Just be certain of what you're ordering and give them as much information as you can. They can't really go wrong with that, and if they do, mistakes happen, and all you can hope for is that they professionally handle it and do what they can to give you what you need. Oh, the joys of Tim Hortons. I'm in the drive-thru getting my girlfriend and I lunch. Check this thing out. It's a new tripod. What was this, 20 bucks on Amazon, something like that? It has a Bluetooth controller. I've already paired it. It works. I can start video. I can take pictures. This thing's so cool. On, off. This is for a GoPro. And I've already taken everything out of the packaging. This is for your smartphone. With an OtterBox on, it's a little narrow. You know, that thickness. But, you know, if you rock your phone without a case on, it's perfect. If it's probably better with a LifeProof. An OtterBox is a little thicker. So that's what's in store. A little bit of this in the winter. I don't know why I like iced coffee in the winter, but I like it now. So we're gonna sip on this and get going with a cabin filter and then a overview of the third brake light. So for some reason, the first part of that didn't record. I'll mesh these two together. To take the air filter out, you drop the glove box down. There's two tabs on the left and right side of it. You just squeeze the panels of the glove box together, pop that out. Then there's a little tab with a retractable spring or string. You pull that to you and then just pull it off, let it retract, pull the glove box out, and the housing for the air filters in the top right corner, it says airflow down. That is what you remove. There's two tabs on either side of that, and you squeeze those towards you, pull the cover off, remove the filter, put the filter back in. For some reason, I did this a long time ago and I forget how I did it. And I was prying, I wasn't pulling hard either, on what looks to be maybe the fan casing, and just that one of the little plastic tabs, it broke on me. I don't think it's caused any serious damage, but I'll super glue it back together and call her good, I guess. It's more, I don't think it's holding the whole weight of that, and I'm sure there's, you know, half a dozen to a dozen of them all the way around the whole thing. But yeah, it's kind of a piss off. I shouldn't have done that, but oh well. Okay, little tabs right here and right here. You push them in, pop this off, and this just comes straight out like that. Yeah, it's pretty gummed up. See how that, oh, I can't see any daylight through that. That's done. That is done for sure. Okay. Well, I'm glad we're doing that. I see a second filter in there, which is what screwed me up the first time. I'm really upset that I broke that. I'll have to figure out a way, so I'll probably just super glue that. I'll tack that together with super glue. Call her good. Let's look at the new one. You want to change these out periodically because your AC and cooling unit will thank you greatly when it can push air through a clean filter. That way your fans aren't working harder than they have to. Okay. Keys in. Let's get the tub lined up. So it's super windy right now. I hope you can hear me, but that's it. That's the third brake light. You can see the white bed lights that pop on. So we're just gonna hop in here and talk about it because the wind won't die down. I've been messing with the wind, waiting for the wind to get better throughout the day, but it just won't. Plus, it's just absolutely frigid. So yeah, that third brake light the quality's pretty good. On the back side of it, there is a piece of foam that came with it that just 3Ms to the exterior, basically like a factory one, but it's much thicker and it allows you to get a good torque on it to make a good seal. The back side of the casing for the light is screwed down in a couple spots. It's a very tight seal. Time will tell if it leaks. I'm not sure how it's gonna fare up, but yeah, I'm happy with it. Like I said, the taillights are on their way. I'm guessing 2 weeks. So now that I'm inside, I'm gonna take this out. I don't need this. So that's probably gonna do us for today. This tripod has been so cool. You should see how it's just spider over my dash. I'm really happy. All I wanted to talk about was my experience with photo birds. Their brake light is scattered on for you. Other than that, I hopefully want to have a bit of a warmer day. I'm probably gonna get a good coat of tire shine in on Sunday. Today's Friday. Girlfriend and I are running to Orangeville to pick her up some